Lincoln Railer football on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Fifth Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Rickham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Chicago Street Rentals, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, ALMH Farmers Market, Right Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, The Mama's Arcade Cafe, Collision Concept, Headline Salon, Nuthatch Hill Barbecue Company, State Bank of Lincoln, Mike Mosky Auction Service, Family Custom Cleaners Tanning and U-Haul, Gary's Drywall Finishing, Painting and Power Washing, Charter Brothers Mechanical, Beck's Travel Plaza, Flossie and Delzina's Gourmet Grind and Gifts, and by Lincoln Grand 8 Cinema.
Missed this summer, Bob. They had a whole front yard.
Go ahead and send it.
Okay. Go.
Bodonic on the kickoff, and Mount Zion's got it to the 20. They rambled to the 30, still on their feet, and finally stopped just across the 35-yard line. Bodonic kicked that ball down to about the 20-yard line, Coach, and Mount Zion was able to bring it back 12 yards on the return.
Yeah, well, last week when Mount Zion started their game running at 84 yards back for a touchdown to begin the game. So Railers defense did a nice job of covering the kickoff, and Mount Zion starts in their own territory on about the 36-yard line.
Take a look at the officials for tonight's game. It'll be Dave Green at the referee, Steve Guikima as the umpire, Jim Lovelace is the linesman, Sam Saladino is the line judge, and Rob Sitton is the back judge. For the officials for tonight's ball game from Handlin Field, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Mount Zion as they'll run out of the shotgun. That'll be Noah Ringer, and he takes his time on the long count back there. He's got a man in motion from the left to the right side in the slot. And now Ringer's got a high snap, and he's going to run with the football on the right side, picks up some blocking, and he's knocked out of bounds around the 43-yard line.
He took a little high snap. I don't know if he wanted to hand that off or not, but with a high snap, he just tucked it away and ran off the right side, picked up some nice yardage, about 6-yard gain out to the 42-yard line.
The running back for Mount Zion is Andrew Scholmeyer. He wears the number 23. He's 5'10", 200-pound, and a senior. So it's going to be second down for Mount Zion. Here's the snap to Ringer, and he hands off to Scholmeyer on the right side, and he's got a first down and more, and he's finally tripped down, taken down just short of the midfield stripe. A couple of Railsplitters there taking him down, trying to pick up who they are across the field. One of them was number 71, Gage Wilson, that helped out on the tackle. He's a junior. There's the number 71. He's 6'1", 225-pounder. Ball placed at the Mount Zion 49-yard line. And they moved the sticks. That was a first down. Ringer and Scholmeyer, the lone running back. Ringer long counts it out of the backfield. Now he hands Scholmeyer again, right side, straight arm, and he's dropped into Railer territory at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Mount Zion, they like to run the ball, Bob. That's what they've done the first 3 downs. Last week, they threw the ball 16 times, which isn't too bad. They completed 8 of those. But right now, they're predominantly running the ball down toward Lincoln.
As I mentioned, Scholmeyer, senior, he's 5'10", 200-pounder. He gets some good blocking. Their wide receivers are Jack Franey and Dawson Johns. Got a wide receiver split here to the near side. Ringer's got the snap. Hands Scholmeyer again. He goes right side again. They like the hole there. He's got a first down, still on his feet, and he battles his way down just short of the Lincoln 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 as they move the chains along the side of the field.
He's down to about the 31, so about a 15-yard pickup on that run, Bob. And Lincoln has that 3-down lineman and 5 linebackers, and they're always sending a linebacker, 1 or 2 of them usually, but if you go the wrong way, opens up some running space.
They've got Schmidt, Juringer, and Wilson up on that front line. Here's the snap to Ringer, and they give it to Scholmeyer again, right side, and he rambles up ahead. There's a penalty on the play. We'll see what happens here. It looks like he got the first down, but
yeah, I think we're going to see a holding here. away from the play. Probably was didn't affect the play, but they had somebody they were holding. Yep, that's the call.
So he wouldn't have had the first down anyway. They spotted the ball at the 22. And that's going to be a 10-yard penalty against Mount Zion. 10:07 left here in the first quarter. You're listening to Lincoln Railsplitter football here from Handlin Field. A lot of great sponsors every year. Don't forget to stop by Mama's Arcade Cafe. Great homemade breakfast and lunch meals served at 513 Pulaski Street in historic downtown Lincoln. Place is always packed at Mama's Arcade Cafe. And here comes Mount Zion now. It's going to be second down and long, about 15 yards for him, from the Lincoln 39-yard line, as the first penalty game was called against Mount Zion. Ringer's got the snap. Schulmeyer tripped up. Nice job there by one of the Railsplitters. Got him by the ankles. I don't know if that was a blitzing linebacker.
Well, they brought their two outside linebackers up toward the line and then brought them and put the pressure on in the inside, and then stopped him for a short gain. A good defensive call there.
Second down at about 16.
Second and 16. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. This time they're going to go with 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right, so they've got 5 receivers ready to go. 5 guys up on the offensive line. Schulmeyer in the backfield with Ringer. Now they go with a man in motion from the left to the right side, and he goes into the slot. High snap. They throw it out in the flat, almost picked and intercepted. There was a railer right there. That was Peyton Anderson, the middle linebacker, who was right on the ball and caused the distraction there by the receiver.
Yeah, they as you said, they started with trips to the left, but they went in motion to balance that up, and he threw to the right, threw a pretty good pass, but it was well covered by the defense, went incomplete.
Railsplitter defense has got a hold here. 3rd and 16, 9:22 left in the first quarter. Headline Salon LLC. Visit Brett, Liz, Jenna, and Danielle at 123 South Sangamon Street in historic downtown Lincoln. One of the fine sponsors for Lincoln Railsplitter football. 3rd and 16 for Mount Zion, the Braves. They've got the snap. Ringer deep. He's got time. He's going to throw deep. Incomplete. Wide on the coverage for Lincoln there was Titus Cannon. But the pass was a wounded duck, and it just didn't make it out to the receiver, so it'll be 4th down now.
Yeah, the receiver had gotten behind Cannon a little bit, but the ball was well overthrown. It was a deep throw, and he well overthrew his receiver. Sets up a 4th down on the 37-yard line, and I don't know if they'll punt or go for it. Looks like they're going to go for it, run a play.
They will go for it, as Coach said, 4th and 16, 9:17 left on the first quarter clock. Ringer running it out of the gun, and they pull Lincoln off sides.
Yeah, they went on a longer count that time. The Railers jumped off sides and gives them 5 yards. Still leaves a 4th and long.
4th and 11.
But not as long as it was before.
Just across the 33-yard line. They call it the 32. 9:17 left on the first quarter clock. Railers got a little jumpy on that play and came across the line of scrimmage. Mount Zion's going to go with 2 receivers on each side of the line of scrimmage. The center for him is Corbin Bender. He plays both ways. He plays defense and offense as the center for Mount Zion. Ringer's got the snap. He's going to try and throw long again for the end zone. He's got plenty of time along the sideline, complete just across the first down marker, and they get the first down just across the 20-yard line. Receiver ran a little hook, and a perfectly placed pass right to him for the first down.
Yeah, right out on the sideline, and the ball is right on the 20-yard line.
So it'll be a 1st and 10 for Mount Zion. They're going to split one man wide to the left. They break the huddle. Railsplitter defense going to have to try and hold again. 9:12 left here in the first quarter. Noah Ringer, the quarterback. He's a senior, 200-pounder. Gives Schulmeyer right side, and he's hit just as he gets across the 20. There's a fumble, and Lincoln's got it. Ball shot out of there on a fumble. There was no whistle, and the ball just came flying out of the running back's hands, and Lincoln pounced on it. Let's going to see if there was a whistle.
Yeah, I think there must have been. They called him down. I thought maybe he was down. Somebody came in and tackled him from behind. Again, I think it was a linebacker. I think it was Peyton Anderson, number 1, came in from behind and made the stop, and I think the ball came out after he was down, and they put the ball on about the 18-yard line.
2nd and 8 for Mount Zion. And now they'll go trips to the left side. One receiver on the right side. Slow breaking huddle. 8:43 clock on the move here, first quarter from Handlin Field. Ringer looks over the defense. Now he gets the snap. Now he's going to throw it out in the flat, and he's nailed for a loss back at the 24-yard line. See if he, I think that's Isaiah Bowers. It is. Great play by Isaiah Bowers. He read that play all the way, Coach. He's a senior, 6'1", 190, and he nailed the wide receiver.
Well, he was playing a press coverage, which puts him right up on the line of scrimmage there. And as you said, he saw the quarterback turn and go make the throw, and he was right there to make the stop for a loss, about a 3-yard loss.
They spotted at the 21-yard line, so now it'll be 3rd and 8. Clock on the move. 8:06 left, first quarter. Mount Zion in the all-white uniforms. Hard to pick up their numbers. Maybe easier when the sun goes down. No running back this time. Ringer, the only guy in the backfield. He's got 4 receivers on the right side, on the short side of the field here, near side hash marks. Now the guy on the left side goes in motion. They hand it off to him, and they blow it dead.
I think they got an illegal formation out there, probably.
It was a 3rd and 11 play for Mount Zion. The flag went down. Coach is calling an illegal formation against Mount Zion.
Yeah, I think it's just a procedure on them, but had it not been for that, they'd have had some firepower going to the right side. They had 4 out there and then a man in motion, so they had a lot of people going to the right side.
They bring it back to the 26-yard line. So now it'll be 3rd and 16 for the Mount Zion Braves. Lincoln Railsplitters for the second time trying to hold here. They're in 2-down territory, though. Now Schulmeyer's in the backfield with Ringer. Ringer out at shotgun. 2 receivers for the right side. 1 here on the near side hash mark. Here it is. And he's going to throw it up the middle, and that's going to be long in the end zone. Good coverage out there by Titus Cannon, the senior. Where's the number 3, Titus Cannon on the coverage, and the quarterback Ringer threw it long. So now it's going to be 4th and 16. For the second time, they're going to run a 4th down play deep in Lincoln territory at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, they've had the ball, for almost 5 minutes here in this first quarter, Bob, and gotten down as far as the Lincoln 26. So it'll be a big 4th down on 4th and 11 or 12 earlier. They converted. So let's hope the Railer defense able to stop them here.
Mount Zion comes to the line of scrimmage. They got 2 receivers on each side of the line of scrimmage. Ringer looks along the line. Now he waits for the snap, trying to pull Lincoln offside. Now he looks to the sideline. He's only got 2 seconds. He's going to run out of time right there. Lincoln should take over on downs right there.
It'd be 5 yard. They'll still get the down.
5-yard penalty.
It's just a 5-yard walk off on that one. So
we'll take it to the 31-yard line. So now it'll be 4th and 21.
31-yard line.
7:20 left on the first quarter game clock. Again, they're going to go with 2 receivers on each side of the line of scrimmage. Ringer out of that shotgun. 4th and 21. All hands on deck. Schulmeyer in the backfield, the running back. Bender snaps it. Got time. Throws it across the middle. Tipped and picked off. It was tipped by one of the Railers, and they've got the pickoff on the interception, and he's run a long ways across the midfield stripe along the sideway. He may go all the way.
7.
He will. No, he trips right before the end zone, and he grabs the football. That's Noah Funk that grabbed the football. He had clear sailing all the way to the end zone, but he tripped right before the end zone, right about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Somebody almost got him there on about the 20 or so, Bob, and he got away from him, but as you said, he tripped just before he got to the end zone. He picked that ball off on about the 15, 18-yard line. I'm not sure exactly, and that was a long run, but a great the ball was tipped. A Railer tipped it, and Funk was right there to make the interception.
Now, sorry we didn't pick that up. It was one of the linebackers that tipped that ball, and I guess in the replay we'll see it on the film during the week, but Funk tripped right before they got there. Checking in for the Railsplitters is number 22. Let's check and see who that is. That's Alec Bodanik. Posgay. Oh, they look like they pulled Mount Zion. That'll be half the way to the end zone as they pull Mount Zion offside. There's a long count. Drayden Posgay, the quarterback for the Railsplitters, on the long count, pulls Mount Zion off. That's going to move it down
On about the 2-yard line now.
Okay. Drayden Posgay, the quarterback for the Railsplitters. Isaiah Bowers in the slot on the left side. Isaac Dewberry on the right side. In the backfield, it's Titus Cannon. Here's the snap. Direct snap. Railsplitters go for the end zone. In for the touchdown. They go. Touchdown Lincoln. They lead it early, 6-0.
You called it right, Bob. That was just a direct snap to Cannon. The quarterback was back there too, but they snapped it, and he went off the right side there over the tackle and got a little blocking, and he got to the end zone.
Titus Cannon, the senior, from 2 or 3 yards out. 5'11", 160-pounder Titus Cannon with the touchdown. Bodonic will attempt the extra point for the Railsplitters. Here's the snap. Ball's down, and the officials blow it dead. The snapper is Justin Nguyen, and then the kicker is Alex Bodonic. Bodonic wears the number 22. He's kicked the extra points in our last 2 victories. He kicked 3 of them against Landfair last year, and he kicked 1 this year against Macomb. Nguyen on the snap. Here's the placement. Left-footed kicker, sidewinder, and it's through the uprights, and Lincoln leads it with 6:57 left in the first quarter. 7-0 over the Mount Zion Braves. The Railsplitters lead it. We'll be back in a minute.
3.
Bodonic kicks it away, and the Mount Zion player picked it up. He's hit, and the Railers recover the fumble. 58-7 in on the play for the Railsplitters. The guy that got the fumble was Noah Funk. The man that hit the for Lincoln 58 was Thomas Morris, made the hit, coach, and then Funk picked up the fumble. Funk's the guy that got the tip. It's his night.
Yeah, but I don't think they're. They haven't made a signal yet to who has the ball. I thought maybe it's.
It was a strange kick.
There's no fumble.
No fumble. It was just laying dead at the 23-yard line.
As he picked it up, he was on the ground, so that's why they said no fumble there.
That was wishful thinking by Bobby V.
Well, it was good hustle by the Railers to cover team. They got down, made a nice hit, and Funk was there, as you said, to recover it in case it did count.
Another high snap. The ringer gives Scholmeyer. Scholmeyer right side, and he busts his way down to the 25-yard. 2-yard pickup there by Scholmeyer, so it'll be 2nd 8 for the Mount Zion Braves. Clock on the move, 6:43, and an early lead for the Railsplitters, 7-0 on a Noah Funk interception, and then a Titus Cannon touchdown.
Good defense that time by the Railers. That's what Mount Zion ran a lot in that first series, and they got some good yardage. This time the Railers were there to stop that play.
Scholmeyer's been the man for Mount Zion. They've got one receiver on each side of the line of scrimmage. One man on the slot. Ringer's got it. Scholmeyer, right side again. He's still on his feet. He's got a first down. He's still going. Breaks loose, and then he's finally knocked to the deck by Isaac Newberry. Newberry saved a possible touchdown there. As tough running there by Scholmeyer, and he brings the first down all the way down to the Mount Zion 49-yard line.
That was a 24-yard pickup, and he just wouldn't go down. The Railers had a few shots at him early, and then he broke away, and finally, as you said, it was who made that tackle? Oh, it was Dewberry.
Dewberry, Isaac Dewberry, the sophomore. Where's the number 5? 1st and 10. Ringer out of the shotgun at the 49. High snap again. This time he's going to keep it. And he's tripped up, stays on his feet, and then he's finally gang tackled, but not before he got another first down. That was Noah Ringer just across the 40-yard line, about a football length across the 40 in Lincoln territory.
Well, that time the Railers did a nice job of covering Scholmeyer. They tackled him at the line of scrimmage, but unfortunately he didn't have the ball. Ringer kept the ball and picked up another first down to the Railers' 40-yard line.
Mount Zion with those all-white uniforms, the ghost uniforms, because you can't read the numbers on them. Their broadcasters brought that to our attention. This time they're going to go with 2 running backs, and Lincoln offsides. They pull him offsides again. On the defense, a new guy in there up on the front line for Lincoln, and they pulled him offsides.
Tyson Opal.
Yeah,
he was there. He played last week. He was in the lineup last week.
Yeah, he knew he felt bad. He knew he did it right off the bat. 5 yards, so it'll be 1st and 5 for Mount Zion. Ball moves from the 40 to the 35-yard line. They're going to bring one receiver here to the near side. Ball's at the midfield stripe. They've got 4 receivers on the right side. one here on the near side. Noah Ringer's the only guy in the backfield. 1st and 5. Now the man will go in motion from the left side. Ringer, he hands it off to him. There's Railers all over him, and they're going to pull him down across behind the line of scrimmage. And that was about a 7-yard loss all the way back to the 42. The line of scrimmage was at 35, and there was 4 Railsplitters there, Coach.
Yeah, well, it's when they put 4 on one side and motion that way, there's not much choice of what they're going to do, and the Railers defense just saw it. Yeah, they were ready for that. Probably scouted that, knew that play was there, and they did a nice job getting across the line of scrimmage and stopping him for a loss of about 7 yards, as you said.
4:47 still left here in the first quarter. They're going to go trips to the left side now for Mount Zion. Lincoln leads it early, 7-0 here from Handlin Field. Sun just about ready to dip down behind Lincoln Community High School. Ringer looks to the sideline, trying to pull Lincoln offside. He's still got 17 seconds. Schulmeyer in the backfield. He's got 3 another high snap, and he snares it, but he stays on his feet, and then he's finally taken down from behind. That might have been Jaden Graham in there for Lincoln. I could be wrong.
He got back to that last line of scrimmage, picked up 7 to the 35, but still sets up a third and 5, I think.
At the 35.
You're right, Bob. Another high snap, and that disrupts the flow of the offense a little bit, and they were lucky to pick up some yardage on that play.
3rd and 5, 3:49 left first quarter. Lincoln leads at 7-0 against Mount Zion. Ringer now looks over to the sideline again. They keep trying to pull Lincoln offside, but they're not taking the bait. He's only got 2 seconds to get it off, and I don't think he's going to do it. Just barely gets it off. Throws it up the middle, complete, and he's got a first down at the 29-yard line. Waited till the last thousandth of a second to snap it, and he gets the first down, and they're moving the chains.
He's down to the 29, about a 6-yard pickup.
That was Mooney on the reception for the Mount Zion Braves. Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon, next to Culver's and Lincoln. Logan County's premier collision facility wishes the best of luck to the 2017 Railer football team. Go Railsplitters. Ringer out of the shotgun. He's got another 4 downs, 1st and 10. He's got a man in motion. Ringer now, he's going to throw it out in the flat, and he's got his man. The Railers take him down, knock him out of bounds about the 18-yard line. That was number 18 on the tackle for the Railsplitters, Matthew Yant, the junior, 5'9", 185-pounder. Knocked him out of bounds at the 18, but not before they got another first down.
Yeah, Dewberry had the first shot at him, kind of got it, slowed him down, and then, as you said, Yonton made the final push out of bounds, but not before they get 10 yards and another first down.
3 minutes, 4 seconds remain first quarter. Lincoln leads at 7-0. You're listening to WLCN 96.3. WLCNonline.com if you're picking it up on your computer. Ringer out of the shotgun. Near side hash mark. Here come the Railsplitters. Nice tackle. Big tackle there. Number 58, Thomas Morris, from his inside linebacker position. Thomas Morris, the sophomore, 5'10", 200-pounder. Right on the spot for Lincoln just when they needed it.
Yeah, they put it. That's about a 9-yard loss on that play.
Back to the 28.
Morris came, as we said at the beginning of the game, those linebackers, somebody's always coming, 1 or 2 of them usually. That time it was Morris, and he came untouched and was able to get to the quarterback before he had any time to look for a receiver or throw the ball.
Clock on the move, 2:24 left first quarter. 2nd and long for Mount Zion, 2nd and 21 at the 28. Railsplitter defense has been able to come up. They have to continue. They got the 7-point lead now. Ringer back to throw. He's got a man after him. Railer on him. He hits a man. Short pass, still on his feet, looks for blocks, he's got him. Lincoln still trying to take him down, and looks like it's going to be another first down inside the 5-yard line.
He's on the wrong yard line. How did we do that?
Well, the official had his hands up like it was a touchdown, but he was standing on the 5-yard line, so there's no way that's a touchdown.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, he got to the 4. He didn't know where he was standing. But unfortunately, a big screen pass, big play there, gets it down to the 4, makes it 1st and goal. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left on the first quarter clock. Big play there by Mount Zion when Lincoln had him back against the wall again. I wouldn't be surprised if they hand the ball here to Schulmeyer about 4 times. He's been their workhorse running the ball. Ringer out of the shotgun. Trying to pull Lincoln offside.
Now another high snap. He's going to keep it himself up the middle, and he's got a touchdown. Noah Ringer runs it in himself for the touchdown. Ringer is 6-footer, 200-pounder, senior Noah Ringer. So that'll make it 7-6. Railers by 1. Let's see if they can kick the extra point, that being Mount Zion.
As you said, another high snap there, but I think he was carrying it anyway. It appeared to be anyway.
Here's the kick, soccer style, left foot, and it's through the uprights, and that'll make it a tie. Lincoln Railsplitters 7, Mount Zion Braves 7. We'll be back in a minute. John Silva kicked the extra point for Mount Zion, and that tied it at 7 apiece. Noah Ringer went in for the touchdown from about 4 yards out with 1:38 left in the first quarter. So now Silva's going to kick it off to the Railsplitters. We'll try and check and see who's back there for Lincoln. Titus Cannon's one of the players back there for Lincoln.
Number 5.
And number 5 for Lincoln is Isaac Dewberry. He's a sophomore. Speedster, 6'2", 185-pounder. Titus Cannon, the senior, wears the number 3, 5'11", 160. Here's the boot, and it's going to come down to Dewberry at the 15-yard line. Now he's at the 20. Looks for his blocking at the 25. Spins across and up, just short of the 30-yard line. Goes Isaac Dewberry for the Railsplitters. It'll be 1st and 10. The 1:31 left in the first quarter. Drayden Posgay, the sophomore, in there at quarterback for Lincoln. Where's the number 12?
They will start on their own 30-yard line.
This will be his first touch of the game. The only play they ran from scrimmage was the direct snap to Cannon for the touchdown.
Posgay will operate out of the shotgun. He's got Cannon back there with him. The center is Cade Schmidt, number 77. He's a junior. We'll try and pull him off sides here early. Got some big boys up on that front line for Mount Zion. Super long count. Posgay's got the handoff. That's Cannon with the football, and he spins up to the 33-yard line. 3-yard pickup there by Titus Cannon.
Yeah, pretty safe play on the first down. We saw a lot of that last week. A handoff to Cannon, and not a lot of blocking, just a slight little hole there. He picked up 3 to start the game offense for the Railers, the second drive.
2nd and 7. They've got Isaiah Bowers in the slot for the Railers, along with Isaac Dewberry. Cannon back there with Drayden Posgay. Posgay's got it. Wants to throw. Nice block there by Cannon. And now Posgay's just going to keep the ball. He had no good coverage downfield, and Posgay had to keep the ball, and he's dropped for a deep loss from the 33 back to the 28-yard line. A 5-yard loss there for Lincoln.
Yeah, they blitzed from the outside off the left side of the defense, and he came blitzing in there. Posgay did a good job of evading him at the beginning, and then he just chased him down from that end position.
Lincoln's going to have to get another play off here. Posgay out of the shotgun's got the snap. He wants to throw again. Good coverage by Mount Zion. Posgay, now he throws. He gets rid of it to Cannon, comes back and gets it, has a tough time handling it, and he gets it back to the original line of scrimmage at the 30. So now it's going to be 4th down, and that's the end of the first quarter here at Handlin Field with a tie score, Lincoln Railsplitters 7 and the Mount Zion Braves 7. We'll be back in a minute.
Into the first period.
Full crowd here in the stands at Handlin Field, and Mount Zion has brought over quite a few fans. They don't fill it up, but they've got a lot of them here. There was a lot of tailgaters early at the Examus tailgate party that he has every year for the first home game, and there was a lot of tailgaters for Mount Zion also. 4th and 9 for the Railsplitters. Here's the long snap, and Lincoln will boot it away. High fair catch called at the 40-yard line for Mount Zion. So Mount Zion will take over 1st and 10. Nice high kick on the punt for Lincoln.
About 29-yard punt, and nice and high. They fair caught it, no chance for a return.
That was the sophomore, Isaac Dewberry, on the punt.
And Zion begins 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
As we start this second quarter here from Handlin Field, the field's in excellent shape. Railsplitters in their green helmets, red jerseys with the white numerals and the white pants and the white shoes.
All that's trying to do.
Ringer's still going to operate out of the shotgun. He's got Schomeyer off to his right side. 3 receivers here on the near side, and there's 1 on the far side. High snap again. Now he's going to throw out in the flat. Scotty's man. Lincoln Railsplitters have got to catch him, and they spin him down. That was Sparrow. Aaron Sparrow, first man there to hit him for the Railsplitters. He's a junior now, 6'2", 200, and he's really put on some weight since last year. He was in on quite a few tackles last year, and he wasn't that big. Now he's a 200-pounder, 6'2".
There's a 13-yard pickup on that pass, and they're right back up to the line of scrimmage.
Lincoln 48-yard line. Ringer, Schomeyer left side, and he's stopped pretty quickly. Got maybe 2 yards out of it. Try and pick up who that was for Lincoln. One of the inside linebackers, number 18 for Lincoln, Matthew Yant on the tackle. The junior, 5'9", 185-pounder, wrapped him up as he just got across the 45 to the Lincoln 44-yard line.
Lincoln's doing a little better job stopping the run here than they did at the very beginning of the game, and now they also got to try to find a way to cover the pass.
Ringer out of that shotgun. 2nd and 8 yards to go in Lincoln territory. Here's the snap. And Ringer kept it, and the Railsplitter had him and finally takes him down.
That's number 91.
91 for the Railsplitters is Andrew Schmidt, the junior, 6'1" and 180.
He did a nice job catching him from behind. He did pick up 4 yards, but he came from the other side there, and he did a nice job following him and taking him down.
Schmidt, one of those 3 linemen, junior. Also up there, Isaac Duringer and Gage Wilson. 2 receivers to each side for Mount Zion as they come to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Ringer likes to operate out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. Back to throw. Lobs it out in the flat. He's got a first down and more along the sideline. He's knocked out of bounds by Titus Cannon. Not before he gets down across the 20-yard line. Cannon knocked him out at about the 18. Cannon came from his corner position to knock him out of bounds.
And another screen pass. He got it down there, putting the ball at the 19, so about a 21-yard pickup for that on that play, Bob. But another screen pass. They've been effective throwing the screen.
Tie ball game so far. Lincoln Railsplitters 7. And the Braves of Mount Zion 7. You're listening to 96.3 WLCN. Here's Schomeyer right side, and the Railers stopping just short of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A couple guys in there for Lincoln on the tackle. Matthew Yant was there, and also in there now is, you mentioned him before, 79 for the Railsplitters.
Opal, I think.
Opal, yeah. Tyson Opal, junior. Ball spotted at the 16, 2nd and 6 for Mount Zion. Ringer out of the shotgun. He's got Schomeyer back with him. Trips to the left. 1 receiver on the right. Throws it out on the screen, and a Railer gets him back there.
That's Bauer.
Isaiah Bowers, number 33 on the tackle. He's an outside linebacker over there on the right side. He's a senior, 6'1", 190.
That's maybe a loss of a yard actually on that play, but the key when they put 3 receivers on one side, they're trying to throw that quick pass out there and then have some blockers in front. Is for defenders is to get through those blockers and get to the receiver before they get knocked down.
3rd down situation for Mount Zion.
Bauer did a nice job of it that time.
Wrapped him up. 8:38 left for the half. Tie ball game 7-7. Ringer out of the shotgun. He's got Schomeyer back there with him. He's got 1 receiver here to the near side, 2 on the far side of the field. Ringer now he's going to throw it across the middle, and it's complete. And in for the touchdown goes Mount Zion.
You see who that receiver was?
couldn't
I
pick
couldn't
that
tell
up.
either.
So that'll make it 13-7 in favor of Mount Zion. Silva will attempt the extra point. He kicks with the left foot also like Bodonic for Lincoln. Happened with 8:23 left in the second quarter. Mount Zion took the lead, 13-7. Here's a snap, the placement, the kick, and it's through the uprights, and that'll make the score. Mount Zion 14, Lincoln 7. We'll be back after this. Isaac Dewberry on the far side of the field. He's a sophomore for the Railsplitters. And to the near side It's Titus Cannon back. Yeah, they're both back about the 16, 17-yard line as John Silva gets ready to kick it away from Mount Zion. Mount Zion leads Lincoln 14-7. You listen to WLCN online.com. Here's the kick. Dewberry. He's got it at the 17. Now he cuts across the 20. He's stringing her out. He's 25, 30. 35, look for more blocking. Sideline 40, and he's finally run out of bounds. And let's see where they spot it at. They blew it dead at the Lincoln 43-yard line, just across the 43-yard line.
That was a nice return for the Railers. They set up a little bit of a wall to the left side, and Dewberry got it and headed for the sideline and ran up the sideline, got a couple blocks, and great field position for the Railers here at their own 43-yard line.
Young Isaac Dewberry, a speedster for the Railers, 6'2", 185-pounder, sophomore. Now the Railsplitters are going to split it out wide to the right. That's Jaden Polis. In the slot, it's either Dewberry or Bowers, Isaiah Bowers. Titus Cannon in the backfield with Drayden. Here's the handoff, and an explosion there by Titus Cannon. He got some good blocking up just short of the Lincoln 47-yard line. Just about 4-yard pickup.
Yeah, nice run by Cannon, and as you said, Bob, he just exploded straight ahead, picked up 4 yards on first down, a nice first down run.
Split wide right again is Polis. Near side, Noah Funk. He had the interception, the big interception, before Cannon scored the touchdown. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got Cannon on his left side, gives it to Cannon right side, looks for an opening, and he's got one. He's at the midfield, about 3 yards short of the first down. Cannon up to the 50-yard line. Isaiah Bowers checks back in for Lincoln along with Isaac Dewberry.
It looks like he's going to get a little running room, and then it closes in a hurry. The Railers are trying to get off the ball, beat that defensive line. They got a couple big players up front. They're playing a 3-man front and bringing up some linebackers. Sometimes it looks like a 5-man front.
Third and a deuce for the Railers. They snap it, direct snap to Cannon. He looks to the outside, and he dives, and he's got the first down. Cannon just put the head down, sprinted to the right side, and then he saw an opening, put his head down. He gets across the chains for a 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters.
It looked like they were going to have him stopped, and I think, as you said, Bob, his legs kept driving, and he just kind of lowered his shoulder and got that extra little push for a first down to the 47.
6:53 left for the half. Here's the snap, another direct snap. Let's see who this is. That's Isaiah Bowers around the sideline, and then he's stacked up, and they're going to say a fumble. Hopefully Lincoln got back on it. They ripped it out of his hands as he got to the sideline, but a Railsplitter dove back on it. Let's check and see who that is. That's number 18 for Lincoln. It's in there, and that is Matthew Yant. They had him in there on offense. He usually plays defense, but he made the big recovery there for Lincoln at the 44-yard line. So it's 2nd 6 for Lincoln. 2nd down and 6 for the Railsplitters. They've got 4 people in the backfield. They're direct snapping. Let's see who gets it this time. That's Titus Cannon. Cannon looking for a first down, and there's a flag on the play. He's short of the first down, just across the 40, but there was a late flag.
Yeah, the flag came in at the end of the play, right in the middle, so it's probably going to be a hold, and it is a hold against the Railers.
Holding against the Railers.
That's their 3rd penalty of the game here, Bob, and we're about midway through the 2nd quarter. That's going to cost them 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to be another 2nd down from midfield.
Clock was stopped at 6:02. 2nd and 16. Ball at the 50-yard line. Railsplitters got trips to the right side. Posgay out of the shotgun. Cannon back there with him. Cannon now comes up on his left side, and there's a penalty on the play. Tried to find some lights, Ken, but that switch didn't work. Oh, there they go. They're delayed lights. Still 6:02 left in the 2nd quarter clock. Mount Zion leads Lincoln 14-7. Now they've got everything prepared. 2nd and 8 for the Railsplitters. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got Cannon to his left side. Posgay's got it. Gives Cannon. Cannon looking, running room right side. Still looking. Now he makes the turn. He's got a first down and more. Cannon on the run down across the 30 to the 28-yard line. Titus Cannon showing some power and some speed.
Well, that time he took the handoff down the line of scrimmage from Posgay and got to the outside, as you said, Bob, and then made a couple little moves to get him inside the 30 to the 29.
Big drive for the Railsplitters here, Ken. They trail it by a touchdown, 14-7. 5:45 remains in the first half. Wide receiver split here to the near side. Two guys on the right side. Posgay out of the shotgun. Off to his left is Cannon. Cannon again. This time Cannon knifes up the middle, stays on his feet down across the 25-yard line. We'll see if they spot it across the 25. I think they're going to, just across the 25-yard line.
I think it got, to about the 24. Another 5-yard pickup, and it's getting a nice initial hole with the line of scrimmage. He's getting tackled by linebackers, but he's got a little crease to get through at the line of scrimmage, so the line is doing a nice job opening an initial hole for him.
He's got J.D. Gazzardo, Jake Behringer, Gage Wilson, Isaac Derringer in the center, Cade Schmidt up there. Posgay out of the shotgun at the 24-yard line. He wants to throw a lot of pressure and then take him down for a big loss. Back at the 34-yard line, there was a couple of blitzkriegs for the Mount Zion Braves, and they took him down at the 34-yard line. So a big 10-yard loss for the Railsplitters.
Yeah, and boy, in that alignment, they've got a wide receiver and a man in the slot, and they're not covering the slot close at all. It looks like there's a potential opportunity there to throw a quick pass to that slot and give him some running room, but they didn't do it that time. He didn't have time to find any receivers.
Posgay's a sophomore. He'll learn by each game. Officials timeout, and we'll take a timeout. Lincoln trails at 14-7. We'll be back in a minute. Bob Verderber and Coach Ken Schweitzer back here at Handlin Field, and the Railsplitters have got a 3rd and 14 here at the Mount Zion 33-yard line with 4:20 remaining here in the first half. Lincoln trails the Braves 14-7. It's been an exciting ball game, and the Railers have got a chance to hit pay dirt again here. They need a play to break loose here with the 3rd and 14. It's 2-down territory, so they got a couple shots at it. Looks like they may go direct snap here. Long count. It is direct snap. That's Bowers with the football. Going to try and make the turn, and he spins out of bounds, and he batted maybe a yard out of it down to the 32-yard line. Mount Zion defense was stingy there, Ken.
Yeah, well, they strung it out real well. Good, nice job on the defense. And Bauer tried to get to the sideline, get turned up, but just ran out of room. Got it to the 31, a couple yards only.
3:57 now. The clock on the move. 3:55 here, and Railers have got to make the first down here. It's 4th and 13 at the Mount Zion 31-yard line. We've got a receiver here to the near side. Bowers over there in the slot. 3 guys on the right side. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got Cannon back there with him. Cannon now steps to his left side. Long count. He's going to have to throw it in a hurry across. And picked off by Mount Zion, and they'll run on the left side. There's one Railer there to get him. And he's going to go all the way. Touchdown Mount Zion on the interception with 3:19 remaining in the first half, and that's going to make it 20-7. Howie Mooney on the interception. Howie Mooney.
That was about an 80-yard return. He got it on about the 20, maybe 21 or 2, but we're going to call it an 80-yard return.
It looked like the two guys, the one guy intercepted him, the one guy was talking to him and said, do you want it or should I take it?
Well, yeah, they were both there, and you could see the play develop from up here where he was trying to throw it, but it was well covered. There was 2 defenders out there, and there's not much chance to complete that for the Railers.
This is John Silver for the extra point. And
no good.
No good off to the right side. So the score will remain Mount Zion 20, Lincoln 7. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Well, an 80-yard pickoff, and not much we can do about that, Coach. And they pick up 6, but they miss the extra point, and that makes it 27 Mount Zion.
Yeah, there's 3:19 left here in the second quarter, Bob, before halftime, and it'd be nice for the Railers to get down and maybe put something on the board before halftime, but key here is make sure you keep possession now and don't give Mount Zion anything else before the half.
Want to say hi to all the fans out there listening to Babu and Coach Ken Schweitzer. I know you're enjoying the game as Connor Davis gets ready to kick it off for Mount Zion. Back deeper, Dewberry and Cannon, and it's going to come down to Dewberry. No, that's Cannon. No, that's Dewberry. Here we go. I got to adjust my eyeballs. Knocked out of bounds at the 40. Another nice run back by Isaac Dewberry.
Yeah, he came clear across the field and ran up the side down along the Railers side and got nice yardage just to the 40, just over the 40. Again, another return puts Lincoln in good field position.
1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. They've got time. 3:12 left on the first half clock. They trail it by 13, 20-7.
1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line.
Hey, while we got a second, but I want to say hi to my grandson, Caleb Schweitzer. He's listening to the game and back home out on Heritage Avenue.
Does he have his helmet on?
I have no idea.
You don't have no idea. But he's listening.
I hope. Maybe. Probably not.
Posgay out of the shotgun. Got Cannon back there with him on his left side. Here's a snap, Posgay. Posgay throws it on the right side. That's Isaiah Bowers. Makes the turn. Looks for running room, and he fights his way down to the 44-yard line. A 4-yard pickup there by Isaiah Bowers for Lincoln. He was in the slot, and he came back and got the football.
When he got a nice little, not a real block, but a little shove there from Noah Funk that kept the defender from making the tackle and picked up 4 yards.
On the 44-yard line. 2nd down, 6 for the Railsplitters.
2nd and 6 for the Railsplitters. Posgay out of the gun. Cannon back there with him. 2 receivers on the right side, 1 here on the near side of the field. Another player in the backfield. 2nd and 6. Cannon adjusts. Long count, snap, Posgay. Posgay throws it again to Bowers. Bowers looking for running room and nothing there. A swarm of white uniforms for Mount Zion, and they take him back at the original line of scrimmage, back at the 40-yard line. So now it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Railsplitters.
Yeah, the defense was just swarmed on that one, and just a little slow developing getting it out there to him, but a lot of white shirts converged on Bauer and stopped him for a loss. It's back on the 40 now, where we started the original this original series. We're down under 2 minutes now, and Lincoln needs a first down, a big play here, or else they're going to have to punt before halftime.
Nuthatch Hill Championship Barbecue Company now accepting your catering events and bulk quantity orders. Fine sponsor of Lincoln Railsplitter football. Posgay out of the shotgun. Oh, man, he's under pressure. Running to the left side. He's a right-hander. Throws along the sideline. Is that complete? Intended receiver. Is that Dewberry? No, that's number...
They don't make a signal
6.
here, but it's incomplete.
It was incomplete. Number 8, the intended receiver was Jaden Polis.
Pass intended for number 8, Jaden Polis, incomplete.
And now checking in for Lincoln, Peyton Anderson.
Dewberry in the punt.
Dewberry will punt it. All kinds of paperwork here I'm trying to straighten out on the long snap. Here's the punt. Nice punt. Call for the fair catch. Good coverage by Lincoln, and the fair catch down at the 26-yard line. Dewberry, good all-purpose athlete. He's a good punter and a good running football player. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Mount Zion at the 26.
Yeah, Dewberry punted well last week. I think he had one short one, and then has continued again tonight here in the first half, putting some balls nice and high and preventing any return.
Memorial Sports Care, Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, phone 605-5008. And stop by the beautiful all-new facility located at 200 Stall Hut Drive in Lincoln. Another fine sponsor of Lincoln Railer football. State Bank of Lincoln, serving the area for over 112 years with 4 locations in Lincoln and 2 in Clinton. Proud to be a Lincoln Railsplitter supporter. Ringer out of the shotgun, got the snap, wants to fire this time. Oh, he hit his man, but one of the Railers came up and nailed him.
I think that was...
Is that Cannon? Yeah.
Yes.
Titus Cannon nailed him to the wall.
Titus Cannon picked up the 5. 2nd down, 5 for Mount Zion.
2nd and nickel for Mount Zion at the 31. Ringer out of the shotgun. Pressure Lincoln. Still got the pressure. Lobs it out. Almost picked. No, is that Isaiah Bowers? Yes. Almost picked it. Tipped it away.
And I'd have to go back and look. He might be He might have had the interception last week, Bob, that went back for a touchdown. I'm not positive of that, but I think he had a pick last week. He was right there again to knock it down.
Right on the spot. So it'll be third and a nickel for Mount Zion. 53.3 seconds left in the first half. Mount Zion leads Lincoln 20-7. Ringer talking to his receivers. Now he goes back into the huddle. Now they come to the line of scrimmage. Schulmeyer in the backfield with Ringer. 3rd and 5 for the Zion Braves. Man in motion. Comes to the right side. Ringer's got it. Now he looks left. Throws it out in the flat. There's a Railer there, but he can't catch him. Now he trips him up, but he's got a first down. Just across the first down marker.
That's another screen pass that they've thrown. They've shown that many times here tonight in this first half, Bob. And again, another successful completion and first down for Mount Zion.
That was the tackle was made by Thomas Morris, the sophomore. 46.5 seconds left for the first half. As the sun is already sunk low and the purple clouds are the backdrop here for Handlin Field. Ringer's got the snap. Looks, fires, picked off Lincoln. Interception along the sideline he goes. Still on his feet, spins down, and he's down a 15-yard line. Couldn't pick up who that was. I think that was Cannon. I think that was Cannon from his corner position.
I think it was too.
So Lincoln with a surprise first down. I think they spotted it at the 15. They did. With 36.9 seconds left in the half.
First and 10 for the Railers.
The Railsplitter fans are fired up. They're on their feet. The student body is. Oh, no. Offsides Lincoln. It's a 5-yarder, so now it's going to be 1st and 15 at the 20.
Illegal procedure on the Railers. 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15.
36.9 seconds. Got 4 shots at it, Ken. 1st and 15 at the 20. Looks like it's going to be a direct snap. It is. They tried to run it off left. I think that side Isaiah Bowers.
Yeah, I think it was. I'm not sure. It looked like
inside the 10. The clock's still running. We've got to have timeouts left. Isaiah Bowers, the ball carrier. They stopped the clock with 27.8. Lincoln calls a timeout.
He's down to the 10, so he picked up about 10
up
on
10.
it.
Yeah.
2nd
and 5 for the Railsplitters. They call a timeout, and we'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back. Verderber coach Ken Schweitzer back here at Handlin Field, and the Railers got a chance to score here with 27.8 seconds left on the clock here in the first half. They got a 2nd and 5 at the 10, and coach called a timeout to talk it over.
Yeah, I think Lincoln has one timeout remaining. They used one earlier, Bob, so they still have a chance to stop the clock. There's almost 28 seconds left. It is only a 2nd down on the 10, so great opportunity to score here before the half.
The direct snap has been successful for them, and that looks like the way they're going to go here. Cannon is back there, and I imagine Bowers is back there also. They're stacking up heavy to the right side. They're just going to direct snap it, no secret about it. And it is
a little reverse.
Oh, a little
Get
reversal.
Oh.
Down inside the 5 they go.
That was a nice play. A little trickery there. That's,
that's Isaac Dewberry.
I think he got down to the
number 5.
4.
Inside the 5 to about the 4. 1st and goal for the Railers.
1st and goal for the Railsplitters, and the clock's on the move. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Here's the snap. Cannon looking for running room, and no, he's nothing there. He got it back up to the line of scrimmage. Somebody's going to have to call a timeout, and they do. 9.8 seconds on the clock. So it'll be 2nd and goal, and I think he may have got back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they spot it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he's a little short of that. I think they're going to put it about the
plus a
put
yard.
It on the 5, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you do, Coach? That direct snap or go jump ball?
Well, it's only a 2nd down, and you got 9.8 seconds. I think you're going to have to maybe try to throw it here.
I don't think we got any timeouts left.
No, if you run it and don't get it, then you're not going to get off another one. So I think maybe some kind of a rollout pass. I'm not sure what all they have in the passing game, but you only need 5 yards. So get a receiver in the end zone and try to complete it. And if you don't, still got a chance for another play.
9
And maybe at that point they may want to try to kick from here if they don't get it in.
That's true. 9.8 seconds. That's within the range of Bodonic.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
Another timeout on the field from Handlin Field. The field's in beautiful shape, although we haven't had a lot of rain. It's looking good out there. The grounds crew doing their job. Cheerleaders going through their routine. The fans on their feet. Good traveling for Mount Zion fans. And here they come to the line of scrimmage. 9.8 seconds. Second and goal at the 5. Drayden Posgay, and I think they're going to throw it. He's going to operate out of the shotgun. Little shift there by Cannon. Posgay's got it. He's going to throw it. A lot of pressure. Rolls to his left.
Throw it now.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Lincoln. Is that Dewberry? Is that number 5?
I think it's 7. I think it's
7. That is Noah Funk.
No, you're right in the first one.
Am I right in the first one?
No,
I'm wrong.
8.
That's Jaden Polis. Jaden Polis on the touchdown. Polis, a sophomore. Jaden Polis, 5'10", 140-pounder, and all of a sudden it's 2013. He was wide open in the corner of the end zone. They're still celebrating. Jaden Polis.
That was a great job by quarterback Posgay. He was rolling left, Bob, looking for a receiver, and kept looking, kept rolling, and finally found him down in the corner of the end zone, the left corner, and he made a nice throw. Polis made a nice grab there in the corner for the touchdown with 4 seconds remaining.
It's going to be Bodonic for the extra point. Cannon on the hold. There's the placement, the kick, and no good off to the right side. With 4 seconds left, the score, though, Mount Zion 20, Lincoln 13. We'll be back in a minute. Alex Bodonic kicks it on the ground, and Mount Zion's just going to jump on it, and that's going to end the first half. No, they stopped the clock with 1.2 seconds. Mount Zion wants to run a play. They're going to go for the home run.
They may just take a knee. They're up by 7 by a touchdown here with 1 play left. I think they'll probably just take a knee and go in at halftime.
Zion falls on the ball about the 28-yard line. First down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. 1.2 seconds. Ringer has been operating out of the shotgun. Scholmeyer in the backfield. Here's the snap. They're going to hand it off to Scholmeyer, and he's got running room up the middle. The gun's going off. It's the end of the half. He's running along the sideline, and he's run down from behind by Isaiah Bowers, and that's going to end the half with a score. Mount Zion Braves 20, Lincoln Railsplitters 13. We'll be back after these messages from our fine sponsors.